So just remember, guys, you're not on your own. It's just the path God you've chosen, and God has laid the foundations for it. And just know that this is a temporary period, and He's testing you. So you need to go and shed those old habits, shed those old people that are holding you back. Embrace the lonely side of the journey, and to know on the other end you're going to be a better person. I'm basically a samurai. Like, no one even knows this. I'm an assassin, samurai, you know. Is what it is. Hello everyone, hope you're doing good. It's always good to see you all. So this video is just going to be talking about the lone wolf path, or the path that everyone must go down, or the period of loneliness people must go through before they break through this ceiling and they find those like-minded people, or whatever it may be. So I believe this is some sort of a canon event which happens in young men's lives. I am in the process of going through it to this day, and it is the process of shedding the skin of the old version of yourself and stepping into the new. Now, in that process of shedding, you will go through an extremely lonely path, or a lonely period, where you're struggling to navigate, and you feel like you can't connect to anybody, and you feel like almost not people are different from you, but there is different energies about you and different energy about people, and you can't properly mingle with them. Does that make sense? So as I said, I'm going through this time at the moment. People driving, go. I'm going through this at the moment, and it's something that everyone goes through, you know, and it's something that you've got to welcome, and you've got to properly be able to navigate it. Because when you go through this period of loneliness, it could be for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 2 years, whatever it may be, you have to be able to navigate it, and you can't let yourself get into your thoughts. And essentially what will happen when you get into your thoughts is you'll become depressed, and you won't want to meet anyone, and you won't want to step out that comfort zone. Essentially, the way I look at it is God, what He's done is gone, listen, my son, Kwasi, or whoever you are, He's gone, listen, you've outgrown those people, or you've outgrown these habits or lifestyle. Now what I need from you is to take some time to do some self-reflection and improvement, and go, okay, become that person you're supposed to be to get to that next level, so you can welcome them new people into your life, so you can almost acquire those new habits. Another way I can explain it, which might get you guys to properly comprehend it, is shifting of energies. So it's going from a low vibrational state to a higher vibrational state, essentially. So leaving those low vibrational people behind, you know, those guys that everyone has in their life, the negative ones who are always complaining, always miserable, doing drugs, all these different things, and embracing those other people that are of high vibrations, who think positively, want the best for you, and help motivate you to be the best versions of yourself. Now, you've got to remember that it does take time to build, and you have to go through that lonely path. You know, you have to go on that journey of self-discovery to learn who you really are. And God goes, you know what, you're going to go through this lonely period, yeah? You're going to feel extremely lonely. You're going to feel like you got no friends. You're going to feel like that no one's there for you, but you got to remember that He's there for you, and He's doing this for a reason. This is for the greater good of your life, and you need to really have the consciousness and the perspective to stand back and go, okay, this is actually for the greater good. This is for the betterment of who you are, and you have to properly realize that. And until I realized that, I was almost getting in my own thoughts. I was like, damn, all my friends have got girlfriends, or my friends are going out doing everything, and then there's me doing everything on my own. And I realized that no, God has said, Kwasi, like, you must take time for yourself. You must cleanse yourself of old people who do not serve you, and you must rebuild yourself, so these new people that must come into your life, you can properly operate at the same level as them. So essentially what I'm saying is, it's okay to feel lonely, because it's all part of God's greater plan. And when you do feel lonely, not not to continuously isolate yourself. Now, a few takeaway points which will help you guys as you try to navigate this path of loneliness is to put yourself in different environments and push yourself out of your comfort zone, because that's truly when you step from the old version and welcome the new. Because in those new environments, essentially what you do is you meet those new people and you have them new encounters which encourage new people to come into your life, and that's the bridge which allows you to go from that lonely state into that new state and welcome those new experiences and those new people in. So there's loads of different things you can do. Like, I've got a fight top on right now, so I'm part of a fight community. I've got a fight coming up soon, and it's a really good way for me to bond and meet new people. So starting a martial art, I always bang on about it, but it's very important. It gives you a sense of belonging. Everyone there are from all walks of life, from accountants to guys that work in Tesco's, you know. So they're really good people to be around. So that's the first one, that's martial arts. Next could be possibly a run club. Yeah, just go for a run club. I'm not sure if anyone likes running on here. I know I'm not a big fan of running. I would do it for my fight, but it's a really good opportunity to network with people, because a lot of run clubs locally, what they do is they go for like beach runs, and then they'll go to a coffee shop and talk and get to know each other, which is really cool. So that's just two things that you can really do. Another one is also going to the gym, which everyone should be already doing. You should be going to the gym. You should be looking after your mind, body and soul. And in the gym, you also, similar to fighting, you meet people from all walks of life. You've also got to just push yourself out of the comfort zone. If you see someone and you want to talk to them, you just have to go up and say hello. You know, having that extroverted energies about you will also allow God to help you transition from the lonely period into the period of abundance. I know this video is going to help someone. If it's just one person, 2 people, 3 people, however many people that it helps, I'm very glad, I'm very grateful. That's the whole reason that I do these videos. If you would just be as kind as to like, subscribe and comment. I really want you guys to put some comments down there on different things and different topics that you're going through and you want to talk about. As I said, I'm trying to build that community of people. It'll go back to what I've been saying now in the period of loneliness. Being able to talk to people on platforms like this, you never know, it might be the next connection which completely changes your life. So we don't even know. There's a saying, the next person you meet could possibly change your life. So always have that in the back of your mind, because I know I do. So just remember, guys, you're not on your own. It's just the path God you've chosen, and God has laid the foundations for it. And just know that this is a temporary period and he's testing you. So you need to go and shed those old habits, shed those old people that are holding you back, embrace the lonely side of the journey, and to know on the other end you're going to be a better person. So keep your mind up, keep your mind strong, stay positive, and just know that it's not the end of the world, guys, okay? So take care. It is Tuesday, we're putting in some work. I hope everyone has a good week. I'll see you soon.